airplane. Hang on, I am really low. Hey, give me a second here. There we go. There we go. How we all doing, chat? You guys ready for another chaotic day? Oh, come on, Sonic. Really? Really, bro? Why? Why are we eating me? Also, this time, I made sure... Hang on. I made sure to make sure that my low latency was turned on. That way, I'm not going to be sitting here having a lot of awkward issues today. So hopefully, there's only like a 1 or 2 second delay versus like the 10 to 15 seconds that were happening yesterday. But today is going to be an interesting and weird day where we're going to be going to flight school. That's right. I have a flight stick that I found at a thrift store, and it actually surprisingly works with the throttle. And I decided, hey, why not sit there and do something stupid? Why not sit there and be like, yes. Why don't I just show you guys that I know actually how to fly an airplane? How do I look constipated? That doesn't even make sense. Anyways, so yeah, little bit of history. I actually do know how to fly an airplane. I took a couple of lessons in Civil Air Patrol. That's right, I did actually do a military-like thing. And believe it or not, I was the only one in my class on a flight simulator to actually successfully land an airplane. That's right, I can actually land an airplane. And I'm gonna be going through a flight simulator today, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I'm gonna show you guys that I not only know how to take off in an airplane, but I can show you how they are also so much safer than driving a car and how easy it is to fly an airplane. But not only that, I made sure to have everything downloaded prior to today so that I could also make sure that when I go to play the game, we can take off from just about any location. I'm not gonna bore you with a bunch of airplane details. I'm not gonna sit here. Can I fly a submarine? No, I cannot fly a submarine. That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. What the fuck? Why would you say I can fly a submarine? That's not how that works at all. But, of course, not only that, we're not gonna make that this entire stream. We are also gonna watch some videos, so if you have any videos to like redeem for us to watch, you got the whole free pack stuff with the stream loot stuff. You got, you know, all of our stuff. And yes, we are on like day 6 or 7 of our suspension on Twitch. So, you know, hey, for those of you who like Twitch, it'll be back next week. But also, how you doing, Aqua? No, we will use force to make you stop, really. Okay. Let me put it like this. If you really want to stop me from flying an airplane correctly, all you have to do is just make me put my hands up for 10 seconds with a Streamloots card. However, though, chat, I will tell you right now, airplanes are surprisingly stable as fuck. And on top of that, I'm going to have a IRL cam going on for today. Oh my god. I'm also gonna have the IRL camera going on today, specifically so that you can see everything I do with the flight stick, since it is a bit of a unique controller in comparison to an Xbox controller. It's not the plane you're worried about? Well, what are you worried about then, huh? In what realm are you worried about that, Aegis? Like, are you worried that you know, you're worried about me? Are you worried about being a passenger? Is that what you're worried about? Are you worried that I'm gonna crash things? Trust me, I'm not gonna crash shit. We're not gonna go anywhere wrong. Also, hi, Moro. How you doing, hon? Trust me when I say this is all gonna go according to plan. It's all gonna be fine. You guys are gonna be safe. I'm totally not gonna do a barrel roll because most planes actually can't do anything. Why are you saying lies, Aqua? Why are you saying lies? Come on. It's not a crash if it's planned, right? I mean, look, I'm gonna walk you guys through that, but before I walk you guys through that, I am gonna show you a couple of videos, okay? So let's get started by switching on over here. That's right, you guys get to have the titty cam. That's right, the titty cam is sitting up in the top right corner today, specifically so you guys can see what I'm doing at all times. Because I figured, you know, it's gonna be important for you, chat, to see what I'm doing when I use, like, the flight stick right here, when I'm using the actual throttle and everything, so it's gonna be fine. Pretty sure most planes are rated for basic 6G max, something like that, Prom. Point is I've got plans to, cause issues, but first... I heard you guys wanted some tech gore. I'm good, Moro. How are you doing, hon? I had to torture you guys with at least one tech gore video, okay?
I can take.
Oh, babe, you gotta come here.
Also, if you have a partner, if you're in a relationship, you know this is exactly what someone deals with.
And another one. And another one. And another
The
one.
paper towel sound hurt so much. Yeah, I bet it did.
Oh, babe, you gotta come here.
Yeah.
But
Little bitty
yeah.
town, big
Also-
yellow bus and little bitty books. It all started.
No.
Little bitty town, big yellow bus and little bitty books. It all started.
No.
Little bitty town, big yellow.
You know, someone out there had to try that, right? You know, someone out there had to try that and cause issues. You just know someone went in to get their frickin', you know, to have their frickin' dick pulled out of that shit. Yeah, literally a mechanical flashlight. Also, this is beautiful.
Are we there yet?
Not yet.
Are we there yet?
Not yet.
Are we there yet?
Not yet.
Are we there yet?
Let's play a game. Look at where we are.
Are we there yet?
Not yet.
Are we there yet?
Not yet.
Are we there yet?
Not yet.
Are we there yet?
Let's play a game. Look at where we are.
Let's be real here, parents would probably do that shit. And it would probably be fucking hilarious if they did. So you have something to eat on the way down? Oh, come on, I'm not that bad, chat. I'm not that bad. All right, here you go. I found some great shirts. I would totally wear half of these shirts, okay? Quarter pounder, daughter pounder. Rock hard caulking services. You got a hole? Let me put my caulk in it. Me need a cigarette. Do not give me a cigarette under any circumstances, no matter what I say. Rhythm with the tism. Religious war. Adult people fighting over about who has the best imaginary friend. Oh my god, hang on. There. I may have a touch of the tism. Seriously, like, these are some great shirts. I fucking love them. I would actually wear some of those shirts. Honestly. I honestly would unironically wear some of those shirts. Now then. Let me just get my camera up close and personal. Alright, chat. You guys ready to see what happens when you let a tomboy go flying? Trust me, it won't be that bad, okay, chat? It's not gonna be that bad. We're gonna be fine. Hell. What? Okay, right, chat, what kind of music do we need for today? Let's start there, chat. What kind of music should we put on for flying an airplane today? Should we put on some sort of lo-fi? Should we put on some sort of like chaotic, energetic music? What should we do? Because a lot of music's gonna dictate this. Rock music? Oh my god. I still don't know how to hide music on YouTube, admittedly. Admittedly, that's a bit on the more difficult side. Dark synth. Oh god, okay, you know what? There's no way. Hang on, let's see what we can find. All right, chat. I'm gonna pull up some copyright-free, Eurobeat music. How does that sound? Okay? Here we go. Perfection. Okay, chat. We got ourselves the perfect music. Oh my god, hang on. Alright, here we go, chat. It's time for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Alright, here we go. And also, yes, chat, for your enjoyment, you also get titty cam as well. That's right, you get cleavage all day long. That's right, you get titty girl driving an airplane. And hey, who knows, maybe you'll get to see some other stuff today. Maybe I'll have a few other surprises for you with a flight stick in mind that you guys might be seeing for a teaser of other things to expect in the future that I've been messing around with. You guys might like seeing some of that stuff. Maybe you'll see some mechas today. Who knows? Actually, this is kind of nice. You heard me, Lena. You fucking heard me. Also, audio check. How does my audio sound in comparison to the, how does my voice sound in comparison to the music? Are we sounding good? Hopefully it doesn't sound like I'm too... Hopefully the music's not too loud. Maybe the music needs to be a little lower? Okay. Okay, there we go. Put the plane down or else? Really? Come on. I have to turn off the game music, though. Alright, chat. I'm also gonna do another thing today as well. I'm gonna have a Q&A going up. And, it's gonna be a general AMA that I'll check periodically while we're doing this. You're gonna love it. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Also, hi, Bachlet. How you doing, hun? We just gotta wait for the frickin' game to load. By the way, did I mention this game is a frickin' massive piece of, like, software? It takes, like, 200 gigs of data, by the way. It is insane how big this game actually is. Because this game, I have all of the maps downloaded that I can that are free. Because I don't feel like spending money on this game. Like, seriously, it's not worth spending money on this game. I honestly, like, if you had to, just don't. But honestly, you know what's funny? There is actually a myth out there that freaking airplanes are dangerous, but realistically speaking, if you're actually on an airplane, it is way safer than freaking driving a car. It is statistically way safer. Like, I could literally take my hands off of the controls, and when I do, nothing is going to happen. The plane will still fly straight as an arrow because it is just safe. And God damn it, Sonic! You know, every time you yeet me, I have to readjust my model. That I also have to reach across the screen. Starting to think you're doing that on purpose just to get a titty shot. Is that what you're doing, Sonic? Are you doing that because you want the titty shot? All right, here we go, chat. So first up, I'm gonna come over here to options, and we're gonna change the music, okay? All right, chat. So, chat, I have a serious question. Do you guys want me, chat, to start off with flight training, or do you want me to just to go straight into the world map? Where are we going with this? Are we going straight to the world map and just showing that I can fly right out the bat, or do you want me to actually go to flight school to prove a point? Oh my fucking God! Why are we yeeting me? God damn! Okay, look, I'm back. We're good. Okay. Alright, chat. World map and fly into the mountains. Okay. Alright, so, chat. We have an entire planet to go to. So, where are we gonna start off with? Where the fuck is Sapawuafik? Alright, chat, where are we going? Because we could go somewhere in America. We could go to everyone. God. I mean, we could start at the Taj Mahal. We could... Ah! God damn it! My foot cramped! Ah! Foot cramped! Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Okay. Anyways, chat, you want me to go to Everest, so... Wait, is that a Patala Palace? Yo. Alright, you know what? Let's start out... Actually, you know what? Let's start out somewhere in the European region. You know what? Let's start out at Dusseldorf, okay? And... To come to the stream, yes, Jerry, yes it was. And you know what? We're gonna go with a... We do have quite a few planes to go with. I could, you know, oh my God, we could go with the Wright brothers. We're not doing that. We're not fucking doing the Wright brothers. Anyways, chat, you know what? Intercept F-22. I mean, I know that, they do have the fucking Boeing fighter jet here. However, you know, I think just for the start off, let's start off with this diamond aircraft right here, okay? And let's go ahead and make it this one, because I like the way that looks. We're not going to mess around with any of this stuff here, other than maybe make ourselves have 100% fuel. We're not gonna deal with any kind of failure. All right, and then flight conditions. We're gonna have it be a balmy 8:42 in the morning. And we're just gonna have some scattered clouds to make it feel more like Europe. Oh no, okay, so what do we need to do? Yep, this is where I wanna go and start off at, where was it? There you go, we're gonna fly from Dusseldorf, and you know what? Let's fly straight over to Manchester. All right, that's where we're gonna go. And we're starting out over here in Europe because I know I have a lot of Europeans in the audience. And if you're American, hey, this is probably the closest you're gonna be getting to experiencing going outside of the country for a lot of people. But if not, you know, hey, maybe you haven't, you know. But anyways, not to worry, chat, it's gonna be okay. This is Captain Yumi speaking on our flight from Dusseldorf over to the UK. And so to make sure you have a smooth flight, please make sure that all hands, arms... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait until we're actually on the runway for this. All right, chat. Trust me when I say I got you covered. You guys are gonna have probably one of the smoothest flights ever. Trust me, I am a trained professional in this instance. Actually, I kind of am a trained professional.
Sierra ready at runway 23, left departure to the west.
All right, chat. As you can see, this is our runway. We are gonna be absolutely fine. As you can see, it's we're flying a relatively small plane. It's gonna be okay. Now then, first off, we're gonna release the parking brake. Now, we need to go and throttle our way up. Trust me when I say this. So, for all the people in chat, please keep all hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the aircraft for the duration of the ride. Please buckle up, sit back, as in-flight entertainment is going to be brought to you as we fly from one part of Europe to another. Not to worry, this is your Captain Yumi speaking, and it is time for takeoff. Tessa! Really, bro? Really? I had it set like that for a reason. Okay? But okay, Tessa, you're my manager. You know what's best. Okay, let's do this. So we're gonna go max speed. And here we go. Trust me. Look, I'm just gonna take my hands off the controls. It's fine. Anyways, we're gonna just adjust a little bit like we're going down the runway. Now then, once we have enough speed, you see that airspeed meter over there on the left? Once we are at the green, that means we are going to be able... Oh no. Come on! Come on, chat! It is so hard to readjust! Alright, here we go, chat. We are almost at our speed to take off. We just enabled engine number 2. We are good to go. So now we're gonna pull back on the joystick, and just like that, we have successfully taken off and are on our way over to the UK. We are raising our landing gear, and just like that, we are gonna start turning into the direction that we need to go to make it to our destination.
X-ray Golf Sierra, continue for west departure.
Once we actually get all the way up, because we are going to reach a cruising altitude of about 1,000 feet. Is that something everyone can use? What do you mean? Is that something everyone can use? Are you talking about this flight stick? Yeah. There's drivers for it and everything. I found this one for like 35 bucks at a thrift store. But Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's actually really cool. Like, you look at this. But yes, That is something everyone can use, Bachlan. As you can see, I actually am able to fucking fly an airplane accurately, as you can see. Now, I am going to adjust the trim just a little bit, which actually helps us maintain our altitude as well. So, we are gonna just adjust our flaps just a tiny bit to 20 degrees, and now, with that being said, as you can see, my hands are completely off of the controls. And you may notice, chat, you may notice that literally with an airplane, it just flies. It just flies really effectively. I can, however, adjust the trim so that we don't lose as much altitude. Making sure, is there a mod for this game where chat can modify the game? Maybe? I don't know. Wait, Costas, why would you be afraid of me flying? It's really not that hard, okay? Because all I'm doing right now is just flying like normal. It's really not that hard. Like, look at this. We're fine. We got plenty of airspeed catching us. Like, look. We are absolutely 110% fine. We are just taking ourselves a flight. If you want to see here, see, like, look at this. Isn't it just beautiful? It is an absolute beautiful day here, chat. And not to worry, on Okadachi Airlines, we aim to please. So if you want a barrel roll, this plane I don't think is even capable. Oh God.
Hands up 20 seconds.
Fuck! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, there. To be fair, this airplane was not designed to do barrel rolls, okay? Like, literally, we are completely crashed right now. So, unfortunately, our flight has, unfortunately, ended a bit on the early side of things. But, you know, Chad, this airplane, it just was never going to actually fly like that. I mean, if you want me to try, will you get a refund? What do you mean? Alright, let's do this. Let's try this again. And, you know, not fail this time. Considering the fact you paid for this ticket. Okay, you know what? You paid for this ticket. I'm gonna make sure you make it to your destination this time, okay? All I gotta do is pull back on the controls and we're good. See? See, we're fine. We're gonna reach a cruising altitude in no time. We're gonna make it, and it's going to be okay. Well, you see, we're not heading to Afghanistan. We're heading over to Europe. Unfortunately. We are not heading in that direction at all. We are heading over here. Because it is over, we're not actually heading to Brazil, Tessa. we are actually heading to part of the UK. Our flight path, as you can see right here, is going to take us on a magical trip. Yeah, we're not heading to Uganda, okay, chat? As much fun as it sounds, do I know the way? I do know the way to Uganda, though. Get you out of here. Well, unfortunately, it is a 2,000-foot drop. So unless you want to be dropped down into the ocean, which I don't think most people want to, I think we're heading over to Manchester, Nano. If I have my heading correctly, we should be, I want to say, heading over to Manchester. We started over in a different area. We're not gonna crash. Look, if you want to see how crazy this is, look at this. Look at this. I can easily do this, and it just is going to be stable, okay? Yes, I can, you.
Tower Diamond Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra
The thing is, with this airplane in particular, okay?
Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Airplanes are really, really good at freaking keeping you up on in the air exactly where you need to go. The chances of actually failing, right, are really, really difficult. So, like, here, let's pretend like my engine's stalled, right? Look, if my engine's stalled and everything, all I would have to do is do a nosedive and I can bring myself back up, restarting the engine. Like, we are perfectly fine right now.
Approach Diamond Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Request
There is just straight up not much that you could actually do to actually cause an airplane to crash. Like, you actually have to intentionally cause it to crash. Like, look, I have my hands up right now, and while we are on a slow descent, it's nothing I can't handle, because I can just go adjust my trim a little bit, and we're just gonna keep on flying straight ahead. That's all that's gonna happen, because realistically, when you fly an airplane, unless you're trying to do a, unless you try to actually crash, unless you're trying to do stunts, realistically speaking, nothing's going to happen. Like, sure, there is a such thing as making your plane go a little bit too fast. Like, you see how over there, the meter all the way on the left in the bottom left corner has a red and white bar? That's basically this max speed. That's a danger zone for our airplane. And right now, both of our engines, they're doing fine. We're not overpowering them. We got plenty of fuel to get where we're trying to go. So it's going to be a-okay. And even if we are flying at just under 1,000 feet in the air, I'm going to bring us back up to the clouds. Because here's the thing. Honestly, to me, I actually wanted, one of the jobs I originally wanted, actually, I have you, and it looks really good. I just can't justify the $50 on it right now. But here's the thing. Honestly, I actually at one point originally wanted to be an actual pilot, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I actually wanted to actually do airplane flying when I first started out with this. When I was younger, because for me, the idea of the freedom of being up in the air like this, you know, being up in the air, actually flying, being able to manipulate like an aircraft, see the entire area, the entire ground below us, is just absolutely amazing. And you get to see the entire world, you know? Yeah, unfortunately, you know, flight school is on the more pricey side, which is unfortunately why I never actually did, you know, get an actual license. But the thing is that, like, you know, just being able to do this in general is actually really fucking cool. Like, as you can see, while, yes, this is probably not the most realistic day for an airplane flight, on the flip side, it is actually really fucking cool. And I've seen some insane builds that people have for their flight sims. And to be honest, yeah, I kind of want one of those builds, but that's like, you know, 20, like, you know, that's like quite a pretty penny. As long as the watchtowers don't mess up. Yeah, as long as they don't mess up, we're fine. And also you can see the Kirkin UL over there. And we are slowly drifting in the wrong direction, so I need to go and turn us back over. Oh God. We are experiencing a little bit of turbulence. Oh yeah, Tessa, no, absolutely. I plan on showing those videos at some point, yeah. The most helis are very small, most of which will chop your head off. Consider they have the same spatial awareness that most 2-meter lads have. Honestly, completely fair. That is completely fair, though. But honestly, I have to, you know... Okay.
Hands up 10 seconds.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. God damn it! 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, chat, we're not gonna crash. It takes a lot to make an airplane crash. It is perfectly safe to fly an airplane, if you noticed. Because we are sitting here and we are straight up flying up in the clouds. Yeah, it is literally so safe. It is hard. It is genuinely hard to crash an airplane. That's what I'm trying to tell you, chat, is even if we were to sit here and you tried to force me to crash, it's just not likely. Like, you know, to be fair, if you're trying to crash anything, landing an airplane is difficult because most of the time you can't see where you're going when you're trying to land a plane because you have to angle your... If I were to basically show it with my hands, you're basically angling an airplane facing the sky. It's really, really scary, honestly. It can be done, and I mean, it is done, but if you ever wonder why you feel like a really rocky re-entry, that's why. Because airplanes are just, you know... You already need to have knowledge in English, French, Dutch, and... What is Hellenic? I've never even heard of that language. Yeah, you're basically coming in at a 45-degree angle, which is admittedly a little bit on the terrifying side. But thankfully, you know, it's not that big of a deal. But, you know, I don't know, like, to me, I feel like being a pilot would be probably one of the best ways to get to experience seeing the world. Because, like, I mean, look at all... Okay, I mean, that's granted not the best angle of things. But, like, when you look at this, what if we have Yumi's plane in an awkward position to do the English or Spanish meme? Oh my God, really? Why? Why would you do that? I have lost control. How did I lose control of the fucking airplane? Yeah, my controls aren't responding. Ah! I mean, I got this going on, but I don't have control of anything else. No! What button did I press? Did I accidentally activate autopilot? think I enabled autopilot. I don't think I enabled it. Cause the plane. Okay, there we go. We got control back. We got control back, chat. I don't know what fucking happened there. But we lost control there and I couldn't even control the plane. Which was really fucking weird. Anyways, hang on. God damn it! But yeah, no, honestly, when you get to sit there, though, and you get to see, like, you know, the plane, like, when you get to see this, can we all agree, chat, that this is just beautiful as hell? Can we agree the way that all of this looks? Getting to look at, actually, you know what? I think I know what setting I need to... Hang on. I think I turned on a setting that's messing with me a little bit. Hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, let's just turn off low latency, because I think that low latency is fucking with my ability to control things. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, NVIDIA low latency is super weird. The only other thing I can think of is if I'm just not, if this is being plugged into the wrong port, but come on, chat, you gotta admit, you can fly over my house in that game. That is true, I could flew. You could imagine, though, chat. You could absolutely imagine that this is beautiful. Like, can we all agree that this is just straight up beautiful as hell? Because I feel like this actually is one downside of piloting no beard policy. Wait, really? I swear, I could have sworn I've seen pilots with fucking beards. I could swear I've seen them with beards. Like, absolutely, like, you just look out across the globe and, like, sure. Sure, it doesn't look like, you know, you're seeing much. But at the same time, when you just look at this, there is just something absolutely breathtaking about looking at the land around us here, seeing just how beautiful all of this actually is, seeing, you know, just seeing the ground below us. It's so fucking pretty as hell. And I have to say that, you know, people who get to fly airplanes, I do feel like you know, they're kind of lucky because of all the different sights they get to see, you know? Because it's admittedly just a really nice, like, you know, view of things. You get to see, you know, you get to see different countries, assuming that, you know, you're one of those pilots that get to go international. You get to see, like, you know, all kinds of different landmarks, fly above the clouds, which, you know, let's try and go above the clouds real quick. Because we've been flying at a pretty low altitude, and we haven't even made it up as high as we could go. Though we are going to probably deal with turbulence, which is basically... Turbulence, if you don't know, chat, is basically the difference of, you're basically dealing with opposing air currents that causes things to get a little bit bumpy. And because a plane is using basically forward momentum plus the wings to keep it up in the air, as a result, that is why you feel that turbulence, which is kind of cool. But right now, we are climbing all the way up to an altitude of about 4,000. We're almost above the cloud layer. And God, these clouds in this game actually look really good, admittedly. And over there, you can see Alzendorf. Oh shit, we are, need to make sure we maintain our speed. The only good thing that I get from piloting is a free place to sleep and avoid rent, good pay, and lastly, free coffee and tea. I mean, okay, yes. To be fair, yeah, that is true. You do admittedly have to, you know, deal with that. Which does admittedly suck. But at the same time, she's got a point. The pay is pretty good, though. It is admittedly pretty damn good. But just like that, we are all the way up here. We are looking good. Though we are admittedly, starting to lose altitude. And we don't want to lose too much altitude because we are above the clouds. We are making great time right now, actually. So, in theory, you know, if we wanted to, because this game is actually really cool where it actually gives you the whatever the time of day is over in the country that you're flying in. But, you know, we are actually, how far away are we, actually? Hang on. I need to see. Oh, I guess there is no way for me to actually see where we're at. As it can impact the safety of the oxygen masks. I mean, okay, yes. It could, in theory, impact the safety of the masks, because you are admittedly trying to make sure you don't... God damn it! Swear to God, you're doing this just so you get to see the titty, okay? I get it. I have nice titty. What's your point? Is the yeeting really worth the titty? Is it worth the titty, chat? You're doing it just to annoy me? Okay, that's fair. Well, you know what? On the bright side, actually, how far away are we even? Like, you know what, Floof? Just for that, I'm gonna terrify the ever-living crap out of all of you. I'm going in for a nosedive. Look at that, see? Look. Even with a nosedive, it is so hard to fucking crash an airplane, chat. When I say you cannot crash, that you actually have to try and crash these things, I'm not even joking. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, there's just actually, you know, actually crashing is admittedly one of the hardest things in this game to do. Assuming I can get control back. I might have lost control again, and I don't know why. Okay, airplane, I love you. I love you very long time, please. Airplane, please. Give me back control. Please. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Look, the airplane didn't crash. As you can see, we are still fine. Though why I've lost control of the airplane is a bit concerning. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was really weird, like losing control. I don't know what happened there. It's almost like the controller is sort of pseudo-disconnected. Also, we have been flying for a long time and we haven't even made it. How much longer is this flight gonna last? Okay, you know what? How much did the Boeing sell you this scrap? You see, I got it on a really great deal. It was about 50 pounds, you know? My fuel's at 100% Floop, so we are A-okay on fuel. Like, I doubt we're gonna run out of fuel anytime in the near future. Maybe that's why it was cheap. I mean, hey, here on Okadachi Airlines, Are you really gonna complain about if it's like, you know, cheap or not? Are you gonna complain about your plane ticket if you get to actually, you know, go on a flight with your favorite tomboy? That's right, that's what I thought. Oh shit. What the fuck? I didn't want AI assistance, thank you very much. Hang on. Because I'm noticing that the controller's having a lot of disconnects, so give me a second here to see if I can figure out why it's disconnecting so much. Hang on, let me find the controller's wire. Let's see, I think it goes all the way over here. And it's right here. Ah, there it is. Okay. In theory, assuming everything went according to plan, we should not have any more disconnect issues. In theory. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully we don't have any issues this time. There. Wait, why are you needing to take a screenshot? Did something happen? Is there a reason why you needed a screenshot? Okay. As long as we can keep ourselves up in the air. What did you get a screenshot of? Now I'm anxious. Now I'm actually anxious. Like, what did you get a screenshot of? Should I be concerned? Should I be concerned of what you got a screenshot of? Oh, Booba? Okay. Then we're fine. We are absolutely fine, okay. What could you have possibly gotten a screenshot of? What did you get a screenshot of? Ah! Bro, what did you get a screenshot of? If you're ever flying over the west coast of Canada, let you know. I'll DM you where you're at. Fair. Absolutely fair. Jesus Christ, we've got to be getting close to our destination. It can't be that far of a flight, right? But yeah, no, honestly though, oh, this is actually flying a lot better now. I actually don't have it plugged into the USB, hub. Well, more you know that sometimes you need, things plugged into a USB hub and other times you don't. Man, honestly, you know, for me, I wish it wasn't so expensive. Costas, what did you screenshot? We're not there yet. Like, I'm pretty sure I didn't accidentally show my face, did I? I don't think I did. Like, I think we're fine. I am, like, actually starting to get really anxious right now. Oh! Oh! Is that what it did? I mean, if you wanted an Ichi face, hang on. Hello? Come on. you really, if you wanted that, you could just go for that. But yeah, in all honesty, wow, actually, I think we're starting to see our destination out there. Yeah, every time I leave my PC, it's just because of the way, like, the model defaults to stuff. Like, that's just how it works. Like, let me put it like this. If I were just to take my headphones off right now and stand up and just go outside of the range of tracking, you know, there's a chance you're gonna get something like some random ass face that the model's just gonna make. And there's nothing I can do about that because that's just how the model itself works. Kind of funny. Do you have nuggies on this flight? Of course. Our nuggies are well stocked on this flight, so you can always be rest assured to have a plentiful supply of nuggies on Okadachi Airlines. Oh, hey, look, there it is. There's Droglin. Oh, right. That's where we decided to go, was Droglin. Right. They're from McDonald's. I mean, McDonald's aren't the worst, okay? They're not the worst nuggies ever. I've had, you know what? You know what's the worst? Tyson nuggies when they come out of a microwave, okay? Cap? I mean, have you ever had wet, soggy Tyson nuggies? Because I have. And boy, howdy, is it not good. Wait, you dip them in Oreo McFlurries? Why would you dip them in Oreo McFlurries? Oh, there it is. We have a long way to go still. Like, Jesus. Why does it feel like we're not making any way to, like, our destination? Why does our destination feel like it's really fucking far away? Like, our destination feels like it is so fucking far away, it's ridiculous. Actually, let me check the Q&A to see if anyone's actually asked any questions. Am I actually trained to fly this thing? Yes, I actually am. What type of pilot was I interested in being? You know, honestly, great question. For me, I actually wanted to be, an international pilot. Like, I wanted, whether it was like whether it was being like, you know, a private jet or part of like an airline that flew overseas. Either way, those are like the two main pilots I wanted to be, because I just thought it was like really interesting being able to like soar above the ground, look around my sights like this, just see everything that the world had to offer, you know? And it just, all of it just looked so cool when it came down to, like, as a private jet, you know, you could, if you were like a private flight pilot, you know, you could be one moment, you could be flying someone in just about anywhere in the world. Hell, I actually wanted to actually have, my own, like, you know, I wanted to have a plot of land big enough to have my own private airplane, actually, just so that I could actually fly, like, have my own airplane and just, like, fly wherever the fuck I wanted to go to and everything, you know? Like, I feel like it would be really, really cool to do that kind of shit. Sadly, again, airplanes are expensive. Sadly, unfortunately, airplane pilot license are expensive. Like, I would need to look up how expensive a pilot's license actually is, because I feel like it would just be stupid expensive. Oh, hey, look at that. We are 278 away from our, uh-oh. I was about to say, what the fuck happened there? We are 278 nautical miles away from our destination. Jesus. That is far as fuck. Just to get where we need to go. You know what? You know what, chat? Should I try and do an emergency landing? Land somewhere else because of how long this flight's taken? I know, right? It's a really far drive. It's a really far flight to get all the way over there. Give or take. You have long legs, are you sure about that? Get a faster plane fare. Alright, we're gonna put our flaps down. And you know what? There's a lot of wetlands underneath us, so I am going to do my best. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my best to make sure we land properly. This is gonna be a little bit difficult. It's gonna be a little bit bumpy. But I gotta keep it going. We're gonna fly over this lake real quick because it is not safe to land right now, but come on. Keep ourselves a little bit over here. I know, right? I didn't expect to see cars either, but amazingly enough, there was cars. Oh, shit, 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 shit! You know what? It worked. It actually worked, though. We, okay, hang on. Not like that. Yeah, that was a really long journey of us just flying there. All right, let's try that again, except this time, let's just make it, all right, chat, where are we gonna go? Wow, we were taking a long time. Does that make 41? Something like that? All right, chat, where are we gonna fly to? Where are we gonna start off in? Sweden, okay. So, shall we start off in Dusseldorf? No, not, it's actually not, nah. Alright, Sainted. You want us to start off in Sweden, alright? What airport are we going for? What airport we going for, chat? Because I'm gonna make sure we have a really fast thing. We're gonna go for... And let me make sure I get this searched up right. Alright, we got Arlanda. Stockholm, Arlanda. That's gonna be our starting point. Alright, and where are we going to... God fucking damn it! Ah! Okay, Sonic, you motherfucker. I know it was you this time, bitch. I know it was you, god damn it. Okay. Alright, so, now that we are flying from Arlon, we're not gonna, go anywhere. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna go and get us the fastest thing we can. We're gonna get into a Boeing. Then we are gonna go from here all the way to... let's see... Alright, let's take ourselves... I don't want to go there. I want to go to Land Lever. There we go. That shouldn't take too long to fly to, honestly. And we're going to be in a Super Hornet. And this is going to be absolutely insane just how fast we're going to fly. Alright? Are you guys ready for this? Because this is gonna be insane here in just a second. You're gonna love this when you see how far we're gonna go. Lads, nice knowing you. Really? Come on! At least I can do barrel rolls in this thing. You ready to see barrel rolls? You want to see me do a barrel roll, chat? Something like that. Yeah, they could go about Mach 2. But not to worry, chat. I have a plan. It's a great plan. In fact, some might call it the best plan to ever grace these titties. That's right, these titties have the greatest plan ever to grace your guys' eyes. We got this. Now then. Here we go! Let's do this! We are about to go stupid fast! Let's do this! Yes! Here we go! Alright, here we go! Now, we are going really fucking fast. There is nothing that's going to stop this fucking fighter jet. How are we all riding in this thing? Very carefully. Very carefully. And don't worry, I'm gonna make sure that we don't crash this time. This time, we're gonna make it all the way to our destination. And also, by the way, it is cloudy as hell. Like, Jesus Christ. Alright, there we go. Air landing gear is getting put away. Now then, let's just put the flaps up. And we got this. Now then, for the moment you were waiting for. Whee! 1. God, I fucking love this freaking fighter jet just because of the fact that I can do that kind of shit. You know, isn't that just great that you can just sit there and do that? God damn it! Why are you yeeting me, chat? What did I do to deserve to get yeeted so much, huh? Why? Why do you enjoy yeeting me so goddamn much? What did I do to deserve it? It's not my fault that rolling an airplane is so much fun. God. Motherfucker! For the love of all that is good and holy! God fucking damn it! I just had to reposition myself and I fucking accidentally opened up Discord on the streaming PC! Come on! Holy shit, that actually kind of hurt. Okay, let me get myself some water real quick. Oh man, that was such good water. I feel so hydrated and moist on the inside now. Alright. Hopefully, we're not gonna take so long. Hi, Leona. How you doing, hun? Look at that. Look at that perfect roll. Honestly, this feels kind of unrealistic to fly this fighter jet. Because just flying this fighter jet, it feels like I'm just sitting here and I'm like, come on, really? Like, fucking really? I'm not gonna do a crash landing, okay? Why would I do a crash landing? That sounds like a terrible idea. Cause like, there's no reason to crash land. I think the unfortunate problem is that when they say that it's gonna take 50 minutes, I think they're actually being accurate. Like, I think legitimately that this game is a one-to-one with the real world, and so as a result, there's a high chance that they actually mean it when they say that you are gonna fucking take a fucking, like, it's gonna take you like an hour to fly from point A to point B. That's actually probably fairly accurate, isn't it? So, welcome back, Moro. How you doing, hon? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring out the landing gear. And we're gonna make an emergency landing, okay? No, I'm not gonna crash and kill us. I'm just gonna take off our speed here. We're gonna make the flaps go as low as they can. How would you get auto-modded, Costas? Could you get auto-modded? I'm doing good, Moro. I'm doing absolutely good. Don't worry, we have really good gliding capabilities in this thing. This thing actually glides like a beast. It's kind of crazy, actually. See, look at this. Like, we're not anywhere near crashing. In fact, we are going so fucking fast that this thing is not likely to crash anytime in the near future. Like, granted, there are some trees! Oh, thank God, the trees don't have collision. Oh. Okay. Come on.
Hands up 10 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where the fuck did that tree come? Where did that house come from? There's a fucking house! What the fuck? Okay, you know what? You know what, chat? Here, how about this? There is one piece of free DLC that I haven't downloaded yet, but I know it would be kind of funny as hell to, you know, use as an aircraft. You're gonna find this funny. Ba-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. The fact that this is an aircraft that you can fucking fly in this game. I don't even know how it's gonna fly. I don't know how it's gonna feel. But I guarantee you for a damn fact that this is probably gonna fly like shit. I guarantee you that this thing is gonna fly like absolute shit. So, you know what? Let's try it. What's the worst that's gonna happen? There it is. Hang on. Hang on, if we're gonna do this, there's only one place appropriate for this. You know what? We gotta go to Florida with this shit. This is the only place where it makes sense to go with it. Go to fucking Florida and fly a fucking Pelican with fucking Master Chief in it. Also, hi Dominic, how you doing, hon? Like, this is gonna be absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Tower Delta 77, Tango Charlie ready at runway 6 right, departing straight.
Okay, here we go. Holy shit! Holy shit!
Follow the Airbus A20N on final. Wind 277 at 5. Caution, the Airbus A20N landing runway 35 left. Clear to land runway 35 right. Tango Charlie leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Orlando Tower Delta 77, Tango.
How does this work?
Jacksonville Center Delta 77, Tango Charlie.
I don't even know how to fly this thing!
500 feet. Request flight following.
I don't even know how to fly this thing, but it's like... I don't even know if we're going forward.
Squawk 6547, Tango Charlie.
Tango Charlie radar contact 2 miles northwest of Orlando, 9,800 feet.
Hang on, I think we got something happening here.
Roger, Tango Charlie.
Yeah, this is so weird. Because we got like 4 engines going right now that's raising us up in the air, but we're not really moving forward. I mean, I guess technically we are moving forward. I just don't have any way to turn off the engines. Yeah, I don't have any way of turning off any of the engines that's making us go up high. So right now, like, let's put it like this, we're at 16,000 feet. We are so fucking high up right now, it is ridiculous. Like, holy fucking shit. I just think this is fucking hilarious how high up we are. Actually, I think we stabilized. I actually think we unironically stabilized. Yeah, you know what? Let's go to space. Oh, I think I understand how this works now. Okay. So you see how we're constantly raising up? It just is telling me to press B. Look at how fucking high up we are. What the fuck? Goodbye, Orlando! God! This is hilarious how high up we are. Holy shit. Holy shit, we are actually... Are we actually gonna go to space with this thing? How high up do we get to go? We're maxing out. It looks like we are maxing out at 30,000. 30,000 is the max. It won't let us go any higher. It won't let us go any higher. Oh, come on. But I think the way this is supposed to work is that once you've gotten yourself up in the air at the altitude you want to be at, you put it back in neutral, or at least 50%. You know what? Fuck it. We're falling down. We're going down. What? Oh, because the anti-stall pilot took over. I feel like there's some controls I'm not even using, and this thing just doesn't play nice, okay? I don't even know how to switch thrusters on this. That's the problem. Is that this thing doesn't exactly have, like, a thruster switch. Oh god, what the fuck? Because I'm trying everything on the keyboard to see if there's anything I can press to cause this. Yeah, I might need to check the controls. Because the controls for this is kind of crazy. We got an auto start. Hang on. Really? Really? Wow. Okay, I think I understand what I'm supposed to do, like... Okay, hang on. I think I need to do, like, Control-Shift-D? Damn, the autopilot isn't sounding... God damn it, Gray! Really? Okay, I think that this, the Pelican is a bust. Okay, I think the Pelican just sucks to fly. Admittedly. I don't think we're flying the Pelican very well. Because I feel like you need more buttons than I have to make that work, admittedly. Because the Pelican just does not work well with with that. I am not bad at flying, chat! Come on, I'm not that bad at flying, okay? I'm not bad at flying, no! Try a helicopter. Okay, you know what? I will try a helicopter. We'll do this. We're gonna try a helicopter. We're gonna see. We're gonna just do this Gumbyall thing. And then, you know what? We're gonna make it clear sky so we don't have anything stupid to deal with. There. It's tied to an afterburner switch? Well, if that's the case, well, I don't have an afterburner switch. As you can clearly see. Woman tries flight. Oh my god. Alright, let's try a helicopter. Alright. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, this is weird. Sleep well, Annie. It was a pleasure having you here, hon. Oh, God.
Orlando approach Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type 2.
Oh, God. This is weird.
Request clearance.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Why does someone want to fly a helicopter? These things are like death machines. What the fuck?
7531 X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Holy shit. Oh.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace X-Ray Golf Sierra.
This is terrifying. This is actually legitimately terrifying. Actually flying a fucking helicopter? Like, goddamn, no. Fucking no. Alright, let's see if I can actually do this, though. I mean, I'm doing okay with a helicopter. I'm doing okay with a helicopter. It's definitely not my first choice to fly. Uh-oh. Okay, this is actually, wow.
X-Ray Golf Sierra
This surprisingly works well. This surprisingly works. Actually, wow. This is actually kind of impressive to me, how well this actually flies. Like, granted, it's nothing like, you know, spectacular, but it feels awkward to fly this thing. Seeing where the fuck it's gonna go, like, I cannot describe how awkward this is. Like, I feel like I need to have both hands on this just to try and fly this thing. I don't know if I like this. Because the second I turn this off, it just falls. Like, literally. You tell the helicopter to lose its power, it's gonna just, you know... Yeah, death ballerinas in the sky. Like, honestly, yeah. And the thing is, if I even so much as let go of the joystick... Oh god, this thing is so hard to control. Jesus Christ. You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna come over here and we're gonna just land. Where are we gonna land? I don't fucking know. We're gonna land on top of a house. Okay, come on. I want to land on a house. I want to land on a house. I want to be a menace to society. Okay? I want to be a menace to society. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We have landed next to a house. But I want to land on a house. Perfection. Oh my god! The houses don't have proper collision! They don't have proper collision! Oh, that is beautiful. Holy shit. Hey, what happens if I try to land in the water? We just bounce. Got it, cool. Alright, here we go. The water, surely. What? You're joking. You're joking. The water cannot be that shallow. There's no way the water's that shallow. Hang on. Hang on, no. I refuse to believe that water is that goddamn shallow. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go to the world map real quick. We're going to fucking Hawaii. Cause I need to know if it makes fucking having a goddamn motherfucking ocean shallow as fuck. We need to know if the ocean is shallow, chat. We need to know if the ocean is fake. Because if the ocean is fake, then we're gonna know that we can actually just go walking on water. It makes sense. There's no way. Hi, Liam. How you doing, hun? There's no way. There is no way that the ocean is going to be shallow, right? Oh, please tell me the ocean's shallow. Please tell me it's shallow. I need to know. Well, we're about to find out. Okay, yes. I'm glad that you can show me this. Now then. We need to go to the ocean. To the ocean, chat! To the ocean!
X-ray Golf Sierra is type 1 miles south of Kona.
Come on. It's not that bad. We got this. The ocean's right there. It's right there. We're in fucking Hawaii and I'm more worried about the ocean. I'm more worried about crashing a helicopter in a goddamn ocean. God, what's wrong with me for wanting to crash into an ocean? Alright, here we go. There it is.
1456.
We are flying directly to the ocean. You are going to see the ocean, and we are going to crash into it head first. All right, here we go. What?
X-ray Golf Sierra.
What? What? Hang on. We're over the deep. Ah! No. No.
Honolulu approach Alpha Sierra.
You know what? Yeah, we gotta get a plane and try this. There is no way in hell. There is no way in hell. Oh my god, hang on. I'm gonna go with this, you know what? We're gonna go with a Viking Air Limited here. It's got a pretty decent amount of speed. And what's now with that, we're just gonna take that, Honolulu International. We're just gonna do this. Like, god damn it. God damn it. I can't believe we are sitting here. Also, hi, Redante. I'm not that scary. Am I an alpha male? I mean, I'm an alpha female, if that helps. I mean, do you see these titties, chat? Do you see these oinga boingies? These milky mammaries? These titties that like to jiggle like there's no tomorrow? God, that feels good. Or are you secretly genius? Well, we're about to find out. We're about to find out, chat. Boing boings, exactly. They are the boing boings. See? The boing boings.
November 9er Tree Echo. Ready at runway 26 right. Departing straight out.
Alright, now let's try this. And see what happens. Oh my god. This plane is awful. I chose like the wrong plane for this shit. Also, god damn it, making me reach across just so you get to see more titty. I got yeeted, Redante. Alright, so we're gonna set this as my departure. We're gonna get a plane that can actually move. You know? We're gonna use this Robin right here. Alright? Okay. Let's try this again. And fingers crossed this time, we don't have any issues. All right, let's do this.
Tower Robin Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra at runway.
Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Let's do this.
Departing straight out.
Oh. I think I accidentally turned my engine off. I accidentally turned the engine off! Shit! Oops. Okay, now let's try this again.
X-ray Golf Sierra ready for straight out departure at runway 26 right.
Alright, because what we want to do... Okay, I think something weird's going on. That was weird. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get off the ground here. And once we've gotten off the ground, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fly to the ocean and then drive on the ocean, okay? That is my plan. Because once we have taken off and we've made it to the ocean... then we'll be fine. It's better to just take off and then land in the water. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, because, like, we are... Come on. Because now what I want to do is I just want to land in this water here. Yeah, we just bounce off the water. Like, what the fuck? Hang on, look at this. Look at this. We're just bouncing off the ground. Look at this! Oh. Yeah, look at that! What the fuck? Yeah, we're just coasting casually in the water. We're just driving on the water. Paris, here we come. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Like, we're just sitting here. We're just sitting here coasting along the bottom of, like, on the freaking surface of the ocean. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. What the fuck? Hey, look, chat, we're doing donuts in the water. We're doing donuts in the water. What the fuck? We're Tokyo drifting in this bitch. We're Tokyo drifting so fucking hard. This is great. Like, all I gotta do now is be like... one-to-one my ass. I mean... Hang on. There. Drifting in the 90s. I can keep on floating here. We are drifting in the 90s. Drifting planes in the ocean. We really do need, like, the Baywatch theme. Like, this is so ridiculous. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? I would say it wasn't the actual flying fuck, but clearly we're not flying at all here now, are we? Man, that is some grade A bullshit if I've ever seen it in my life. Like, holy shit. Honestly, that is perfection. That is perfection, honestly. I am surprised that we have a flight simulator where flying on the water results in that, of all things, you know? Like, Jesus Christ. You know, I actually want to sit here and take a chance now, actually, to show you, chat, a little bit of something else that I think is really cool. Oh, I see what she did. So here, let me show you something, chat. Because what I want to do is I want to show you some of the most insane flight sim builds that people have for their freaking stuff going on. So let me look it up. Like crazy flight sim setup. All right, are you guys ready for this, chat? This is insane. Okay, people get crazy with their setups. Like this person right here. Straight up has an entire aircraft cockpit built up for this fucking, for his flight simulator. Think about how insane that is. Like, Jesus fuck. Like, what are you gonna do with a setup like this, bro? Where do you put this? Like, granted, it's impressive as fuck that people have it like this, but at the same time, this is, like, crazy. Yeah, that's not only dedication, but also expensive as hell. Yeah, it really is. Like, I could not imagine how much this setup would have to cost for someone to actually use this. Like, you feel claustrophobic as hell? Well, honestly, here's the thing. Here's the thing, chat. This is what it's like being in, like, a Boeing 737 cockpit, you know? Like, this is absolutely insane. And it's, like, so integrated that you could literally... He literally does the whole, like, you know, taxing out, going all the way through this whole thing, going through this whole setup of actually getting out and flying. It is crazy that he has this. Can't have bigger cockpits because of them. I know, right? But that's the thing, is like, it's just so insane that people go through this kind of setup and do this kind of shit, you know? Like, I can only imagine, like, people like me, we have stuff like this right here. And then you see people, like, and then you got, like, something like this right here. VR headset.
Welcome to my second.
They have a fucking... Are you ready for this, chat? They have a fucking thing sitting here where they're straight up heavy fucking hydraulic system to make this feel even more realistic. This is crazy. To legally flying a plane without a license, though, you're not wrong, but this right here is crazy. The VR headset that lets him basically sit in the cockpit. He's got his flight controls. He's got his rudder pedals. But then on top of that, the whole hydraulic system, having like the system that literally simulates the movement of the cockpit and everything. Like, look at that. That is insane. I can only imagine how much something like that would cost, because that is 110% insane. You could not get me to spend that kind of money on a system like that. Like, it is that crazy. You know, like, as cool as that is, no. Fucking no. Like, God, you want one? I mean, yeah, it would be cool. It just would be hard to spend that kind of money is my only problem. That is just so expensive. It's cool as hell, yes. But goddamn, is it expensive as fuck, I bet. And a loop, oh God, right? Right? It reminds me of like those VR roller coaster things where like you get inside of like, you know, these pods and it can like rotate and like has hydraulics and everything. That's what it reminds me. The screen from the video I linked, it's 180-degree vision. Oh, that's true. Oh, wait, did you do a Streamlabs video? Hang on. Oh. You have not. There is no video yet. Okay, well, you know what? Hey, it's okay. We don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about that. Let me go and see if there's any questions right now. What has been my favorite art I have seen of myself or other arts? Myself, I mean, I appreciate all the artwork I do get because I don't get very much fan art. So every time I get some, I love it all. Other art, that's hard. I don't know. Do I have a license for this vehicle? No, I do not. No, I do not. To hell is a visit a Lufan park. I can guarantee you that once you enter that attraction, your body will be in pain. Maybe. Wait, you tossed it in chat? I don't think I saw the link anywhere. Where? I don't even know where that link went, Tainted, to be honest. To be perfectly honest with you, I think I lost it. But anyways, there is another thing I wanted to show you guys that I also have this for. Very particularly. And I want to show it off because of how much of a pain in the ass it is to do. And so I figured, you know, chat, while I'm here, maybe I can show it off. It's almost 2 a.m. Well, you know what? I hope you sleep well, hon. I'm about to show off something I think is really fucking cool, though. Like, chat, you're about to witness something that I have planned for a future stream or a future set of streams. Because last year in August, I played this game. You can just search My Insane Star Citizen setup. You know what? I could look that up. I'll probably do that in a bit. But I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek at this, at some content I have planned for the future, because I am 110% excited to do this. All right? Like, this is one of those things that I am sitting here and I want to give you guys a teaser of what it's like seeing a flight stick on this, because I have not seen many videos, if at all any videos, honestly, of someone doing this. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna do the first mission for you guys real quick, just to give you this teaser of what to expect when I get everything the finalized setup for this kind of stream. Because this setup, admittedly, is very, complicated. Like, this setup is kind of crazy to actually use and to actually sit here and play Armored Core 6 on. And I think that this would be amazing to sit here and do this. So chat, are you ready to see what happens with this shit? Cause this game, God, this is so hard. This is literally hard difficulty. Because FromSoft games are supposed to be hard, and I found this game to be pretty easy on a controller. And let me just tell you, sitting here, controlling this game without a controller is so fucking hard. Because I basically have it set to where the throttle moves me either forward or backward. Camera up and down on the flight stick makes the camera go up. I can make myself walk left and right just by, you know, by tilting left and right, and then twisting turns the controller, or turns the view left and right. So, I have that, which does that right there, which is my sword. Then I have my gun. I got my missiles, right? But then if I want to do anything else, you can see how much of a pain in the ass this is gonna be to sit there and do this. I even have the booster set up And so if I'm actually sitting here doing this, this is what I have to deal with. This is how playing Armored Core on a flight stick with a throttle is gonna look. And it is absolutely insane. Because you are having to do so much extra work to try and be a fucking mech pilot. It's like actually piloting a mech. It is so fucking cool.
That's one of the artillery.
It is just difficult as hell.
Front is protected with armor plating. Attack it from behind.
But trust me when I say this, that it is going to be probably one of the coolest things I have ever done. And I don't think I've ever even seen a VTuber ever try this before. That, like, you can see, I am struggling, and it is a learning curve. It is an absolute learning curve. That is insane. Trying to play this game on a fucking flight stick. I wanted to do this with a freaking flight controller that's actually admittedly harder to get your hands on. But to actually sit here and just do this like this in the first place is just so crazy that I don't even think I can put into words just how difficult this is. Oh shit, yes, I know, I only have two repair kits. I mean, that is true. If I did that, that would be, you know, probably more effective. Come on, just take him out. There we go. Okay. You can see how much of a struggle bus this is. But goddamn, would it absolutely be worth it to do this on this? Would you guys, like, you think, you know, Souls-like games, I actually technically, I could map this controller to Elden Ring. Imagine sitting here playing Elden Ring on this. Like, this would be absolutely insane to play Elden Ring on this. Double joystick would be better. Yeah, if I could find a second joystick, I totally would. I totally would do his double joystick if I could. Like, it would absolutely be amazing. And I just need to remember which one. There we go. We got ourselves healed. You know what, motherfucker? Jesus. Come on. Holy shit, I forgot about how much of a pain in the ass these things are. God damn. Don't you know it's hellish difficulty until you play with a Hercules for the DSi? I mean, here, but anyways, you can see how hard it is to play this game on a fucking light stick of all things. Like, this is admittedly probably one has been with a guitar, so why not this? That's a good point. I don't know. But the point is with this is so fucking hard to actually master for a flight simulator. It's kind of terrifying for me, admittedly, to think about trying to play that game on a fucking flight stick, admittedly. Like, when I say it's difficult, I'm not joking when I say how difficult it actually is. And I think anyone who thinks it's easy is full of crap, because it is definitely not easy. It is not an optimal play experience, for sure. It's definitely one of those experiences that you have and you try it out and you're just gonna, you know, start crying your ass off just because of how fucking, you know, insane this kind of experience actually is. And it's why I want to try it out, It's why I want to try it out, you know, at some point on stream and see if I can really get a hang of it. Because I think if I could get the hang of it, I could probably do really well. Unfortunately, I couldn't test it out on the PlayStation because on the PlayStation, very few games have actual support for flight sticks and custom inputs, and so as a result, I couldn't even try it even if I wanted to. I'm playing Hercules with the joystick. Hang on. You're talking about Hercules. What the fuck? And Hercules DSi. What game are you talking about? The Glory of Heracles. What game are you even talking about? Hercules DS. The Glory of Hercules. What? What? I mean, that was a game. I don't think I've ever heard of said game. And I think I'd be very happy if I never heard of that game ever again. Like, what the fuck was that even? Like, I legitimately don't know what to say about that game, because that game is absolutely, that was a special game. That was super special. Heracles battle with the gods? Okay, let me see what you're talking about. Oh. What is this? What is this? Not the Sony one? I'm only seeing one thing, and that's the PS2. Okay, there, let me look up DS. Oh God, how bad could this be? Oh God. What is this music? What is this music that is assaulting my ears? What is this? He died to, like, the rat! You know... On the bright side, nothing will ever be, this is the worst song I've ever heard. This is still the worst one. And this is supposed to be Green Hill Zone. Like, if you've never heard bad music before, and you thought Sonic never had bad ones, what are we doing? We're kind of just having a chaos day, you kid. How are you? Yeah, that is terrible. That is absolutely god shit tier. For Hercules, it's not vertical, that bitch is southwest and then vertical. I mean, I can think of some games that are even worse. You know, I could, hang on. You know, what if I just, you know, pulled up this game? Over that game growing up? Really? Satan, why'd you rage so much? Still probably one of the worst games I've ever played, though, admittedly. Yeah, that's it! But here's the thing. You know how, here's the thing. Getting a good Back to the Future game is so hard. And then, I found one of the best Back to the Future games, and it's literally on the SNES in Japan only. Yes, it was. But this right here is amazing. I'm sad that it's a Japan only game because I would have loved, seeing this. To buy it and it was total ass. Oh no, Satan, I'm so sorry to hear that. Like, this actually has a really cute art style and everything, you know? And you get the actual theme and everything. It's like a neat little arcade platformer, you know? It's simple. It's not great, but it's better than whatever that ass was on the NES. You know? And, the SNES had great music, you know? Yeah, at least you can do something there. At least you can do something. Hey, also, there's also this that's actually really cool, too. I'm actually kind of excited for this. I'm actually admittedly kind of excited for this since I have the original one on PS1. And I gotta admit, it's actually kind of cool to see Argonaut Games come back and make, make a remake of this game, honestly. It is actually looking really good. It really is. Because this is just a different era of games, right? Like, this is just absolutely a different era of games where, it was simple. Like, sure, you got tank controls for a platformer, which is a bit weird. But who's gonna complain about that when you got a cute little crocodile? If you hurt him, you will die. It is admittedly an actually really good platformer. I've been enjoying playing it for the first time since I got it like a couple weeks ago, honestly. Like seriously, that is just adorable. It has so much personality. So much fucking personality. It's not even funny. And I fucking love the fact that he's getting a remake. Granted, see it in a sequel, would be nice too. But hey, you had platformers that were fun back in the day. I mean, yeah, there was a lot of platformers that were just fun back in the day. Are you telling me that, like, I mean, let's put it like this. There are so many games, right, that had actually a lot of shit that was straight up really good, Like, when people go and they make the whole comment of, oh, well, back in my day it was better. You know what's kind of sad? Can I check the throne submission you put in? Yes. All right, Lena, what submission? What? Oh my God. This server has automatically banned you for saying a bad word. You said, man, we're fine-ass penguin bitches had. Oh my God. Okay, Lena. Okay. Okay. I will put it on there for funsie. God damn it. God damn it. I mean, honestly, I do have stuff on here. God. Linda actually was making a comment saying that, that maybe I should, like, do a whole thing where you guys go and suggest things to be put on my throne or some shit. I don't know how well that would go, but, maybe. Maybe if you guys want to put recommendations, you're more than welcome to. Anyways, as I was gonna say, you know how, like, people say, like, back in the day, things were better back in the day. But here's the thing. I have a DS or DSi, right? No, I actually don't have a DS anymore, unfortunately. I had to sell that years ago to cover bills because of an ex that wouldn't take care of things. Wait, what? Say it? What? No! 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 No, 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 no! You wouldn't put it on there, Sainted. You wouldn't put it on there. You know what? You know what, Sainted? You know what? Hang on. Sainted, how about this? If I put it on there, or if you put it on there, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna start a countdown until someone buys it again. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna put it on there, and it's gonna be so good. Well, you know what, Sadie? Maybe it should work on you, bitch. Anyways, like I was trying to say before I got derailed, people say, like, when you hear people say things were better back in the day, realistically speaking, technically speaking, while in a lot of cases they would be wrong, in a lot of cases they're actually right nowadays. Cause, like, think about it like this. Think about it like this, right? We went from having, Sonic Adventure 2. We went from having fucking Sonic Adventure 2 to just getting remake after remake of a game, right? Like, we went from SA2 to getting, something like, Sonic Generations, which then just came out again recently because of the Shadow DLC for it. And it, granted, to be fair, they did remake it and all that. You want to see me grow gray hair trying to pass the second level? No! No! Like, the thing is like, Hell, there was a game I came across recently that I actually found to be quite fun. And it was called XG3 Extreme G Racing. And here's the thing, this is actually really cool looking. Like, look at this. It's a fucking F-Zero clone that came out on the PS2. But like, goddamn, if this game isn't fun, it really, honestly, this game is really fun. It is so much fucking fun, honestly. I love it. I've actually been enjoying playing this game a lot. And it's a fucking yes. Like, why don't you go and clip it, Costas? You know you can. Like, I just look at this, and this is just amazing to actually watch, to actually witness this game. And yet, we don't really get games like this anymore nowadays. When's the last time you saw a racing game that was this fast that wasn't an arcade game at a Dave & Buster's? When was the last time that, like, you saw a game that actually was genuinely interesting that wasn't just, like, some, you know, for adding a privacy phone shield? That's fair. Like, when was the last time you guys, like, you know, got to see a game that was kind of original and interesting? Like, hell, you know what's something that, you know, was extremely interesting back during the GameCube era? God damn it, why did I get yeeted? God fucking damn it! Holy shit! Anyways, so, Beautiful Joe, this is another game right here. Like, no, I know, Lena, but my point is like, you know, back then, you have shit like this that is straight up amazing, right? And like, you know, we don't really get stuff like this very often. Like, sure, we got Stellar Blade, and that's amazing. But it's been so long, like, you know, it takes forever for us to get something that is actually genuinely interesting. And it's upsetting, admittedly, that we don't get this stuff as often as we used to. Now it takes years you know, at a time before we even get something new that's actually interesting. Like, hell, we went from having stuff that was actually like, for example, if you watch Disney actually, no, hang on. We went from having stuff like fucking Danny Phantom, right? We went from having fucking Danny Phantom to having now stuff like Coco Melon. Like, we have Coco Melon instead of Danny Phantom. We went from having Fairly Odd Parents to a fucking Fairly Odd Parents A New Wish. Which, honestly, in my opinion, doesn't look that great because it's like over-rendered kind of bullshit with the way it looks. Like, we went from good stuff that was actually amazing to like this kind of shit tier stuff. Yeah, we had fucking Johnny Bravo. Hell, we had Samurai Jack. We had the Powerpuff Girls, right? We had the Powerpuff Girls. But then they decided to remake it and it's kind of shit now. You know? Hell, you know what? We also had this. We had Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. We had Code Lyoko. At least it's better than what they were heading in the last few seasons of the original. I mean, that is fair. But it's like, we used to have all of this good shit. Hell, we had the Jackie Chan shit, you know? Like, we had the Jackie Chan adventures. Code Lyoko to Ruby, yeah. That's the thing, it's like, we actually had a bunch of great shit. We had Beyblade, we had Monsuno, you had freaking Toonami giving you the original Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Like, there was so much shit that we actually had. Hell, if you want to really date yourself. If you want to really date yourself, Captain In. Phoenix Wright has entered the chat, yes. The point is like, you know, when you look at this stuff and you see what exactly we used to have, like, hell. You know, yeah, 3 delivery. We had fucking, we had DuckTales, like the original, like the new one's great and all. But there was something nice about the original. Shaolin Showdown, exactly. Like, is now in his 70s, the dude looks good for his age? I mean, yeah, he kind of does. We had My Life as a Teenage Robot. We had My Life as a Teenage fucking Robot. Like... It's upsetting, you know. Invader Zim. I don't know how many of you guys saw Invader Zim's like movie that they had on Netflix. It was okay, but that's kind of the thing. Is like we had so many good shows back then. The games we had back then, like, sure, you had your Parappas, you had Parappa the Rappa, you had Kingdom Hearts, you had freaking Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, the original Teen Titans. Yes, that is true. You had Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, you had Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Super Mario Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion. Like, you had so many fucking great games back then. Yeah, we had Halo games all the way up to 3. Well, actually, I had a Halo 3 ODST and Halo Reach, of course. Don't forget about Halo Reach. But, like, the thing is like, back then, we actually had, you know, we had stuff that was fucking amazing. We had the Budokai games. We had Budokai Tenkaichi. But, like, what do we have now? At least compared to now, yeah. Because, like, now, you know, I'll admit, if I open up the Xbox app right here, right? And I'm just going to pull up the game... Excuse me. I'm going to pull up the Game Pass, right? And... Oh, my God. There. Fuck off with that shit. Anyways, so, like, if I scroll through this, like, I'm gonna see, like, okay, we got a bunch of Assassin's Creed games that are considered to be some of the worst ones, if I remember correctly. You have Battlefield games that haven't been good since, I think, like, what, the 4th one or whatever? The 3rd one? I don't know. You have Battlefield 3. You have this, that's basically just a continuation of frickin' the Castlevania formula. But, like, you actually scroll through this stuff. Yeah, Battletech's there. I haven't tried out Battletech, but, you know. 2010, Metro 2033, yeah. Like, that's the thing, is, like, when you actually scroll through this list of games here, what you probably start to notice is that there's not many games, actually. There is legitimately not many games that are actually worth playing. A lot of them are just kind of boring. A lot of them are just either maybe they're a remaster, maybe they're a remake. Like, here you go, Ni no Kuni Remastered. Ni no Kuni 2, Premium Edition. If you guys don't have the first Metro 23, you can't get any more. That shit's gone forever. Wait, really? Is it gone forever? There's no way. It's the internet. There's no way that's gone. But, like, you know, you look at this, you know? It's more of how the tabletop is played, yeah. Like, I remember Psychonauts 2 coming out. I don't know how good it actually was in comparison to the first one. I want to say it probably wasn't nearly as good, but I haven't tried it out, so I wouldn't know. Like, we're seeing a lot of games come out that kind of, you know, it's more like, you know, legit copies are gone. Okay, I mean, that's fair. But it feels like we're missing out on original shit. We're missing out on stuff that was admittedly interesting, and instead we're getting, you know, whatever the fuck they decide to throw at us. Like, I know how many of you guys in chat want another Titanfall game. Sure, Titanfall wasn't up my alley, but the fact that, you know, Titanfall 2's there and there's no Titanfall 3 is a little upsetting, you know? Risk your Steam account, I mean, that's fair. And that's kind of the thing, is like, Kel, Wild Hearts. I thought Wild Hearts was pretty cool, but admittedly it fell apart because it just didn't have what Monster Hunter had. And, like, that's kind of the problem, is no matter where you look, it feels like you're missing so many games. It feels like games in general are just kind of starting to not be as much fun. And it's like, it's hard to get excited. Like, literally, last year felt like a godsend of fucking games that came out, you know? Whether it was freaking Liza P, whether it was the Spider-Man 2 game that is getting released on PC and all the DLC is canceled for it. And there's... yeah. But, like, you know... and jetpacking while firing with your firearms. Well, maybe you'll get it one day, Costas. Maybe you'll get it. But, like, that's kind of the thing. It's like, we sit here, and when people reminisce about, like, you know, back in their day and all that, and say the old days were better, they're kind of not wrong at this point. They're actually legitimately not wrong, because most of the games coming out nowadays are just not that interesting, are they? And it's kind of admittedly a little bit on the sad side, you know? It's kind of on the sad side because, like, you know, I want to see more games come out. I want to see stuff be more interesting. And sadly, you know, we're not getting anything. Like, hell, you know, I like the fact that Last of Us is getting a remaster. Like, Last of Us 2 gets a remaster and all that. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Really? Also, hi, Moro. Welcome back. I'm like, why are you getting a remaster for a game that just came out a couple years ago? There is no fucking reason to fucking have a remaster at this point. There's zero, none, nada, zilch. How about instead of remastering games that just came out, you instead give us an older game, you know? Yeah. Yeah, Supersonic, you didn't know about it? Hang on. Hang on.
Well, it is official. There is not going to be any DLC for Spider-Man 2. I feel like I owe everyone an apology because I did actually do a video explaining all of the DLC that was going to come out, which was supposed to come out this year and was planned to come out, but of course that was before the layoffs by PlayStation and before Insomniac realised that, well, quite frankly, they've got too many spinning plates in the air. They've got the Wolverine game coming out, they've got the next Spider-Man game coming out, and there were rumours of a Venom game coming out, which may or may not happen. I mean, some people have said no DLC is a good thing, because it gives them more time to work on the Venom game and the other games, so they'll come out quicker, which is maybe true. I mean, quite frankly, I'm just a little bit annoyed about this because, well, they waited until October to make the official announcement. I mean, this year was supposed to have released DLC content every 4 months, basically. There were 3 big chapters planned. They, you know, had a whole thing. It was all going to be free. It was all going to be coming out. It was going to be la 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 la. Everything's great. And then instead, what do? We get absolutely nothing. No one telling us what's going on. No news. No nothing. And then they wait until October, the 10th month. I mean, most of us have already realised it's probably not going to happen after we got to about, you know, June. But still, it is ridiculous. And personally, I'm actually really disappointed by this. I mean, yeah, alright, they might be able to get on with the other games and get them out quicker, maybe. But still, I think they could have done something good with the DLC, and there were plenty of story points that were left open, specifically for this. You know, we had the Colt stealing the other
No, these
studio, so we
cutscenes
could
were
get
in the
Carnage
game,
coming
Supersonic.
back. And of course, there was the Beetle chapter, and of course, there's Kraven's Children. That was never wrapped up. I mean, there was plenty of stuff that they left open deliberately and very clearly so they could do the DLC. I mean, in fairness, it was kind of obvious from day one that there were troubles. I mean, after all, they released the game and it didn't even have a Game Plus. I mean, that's basically a standard these days. They released the Game Plus as the DLC. I mean, that and a few other things like...
No, basically
mode,
this is the main
Spider-Man
game
suits.
right here. But what happened is that for Spider-Man, for the Spider-Man 2, there was a number of DLC that was supposed to come out, including one that was supposed to give you an Into the Spider-Verse DLC. With Into the Spider-Verse, whole thing with like where you had like this whole story and all that. And sadly, the DLC that they promised got canceled. Right, there is. It sucks because, you know, again, it's something that people were looking forward to. And sadly, as a result, we don't get it, you know. We sadly, if it was on PC, modders would have saved it. I mean, and the thing is it is coming to PC, but that's when they announced that it wasn't going to happen, admittedly. And that's kind of something that sucks. It's just that they decided, what if we just took away, you know, the DLC that you wanted to try out? What if you wanted to, you know, what if you know, like, I don't know if they actually sold a season pass for Spider-Man 2, but I feel like it would absolutely suck if they did and they didn't give you any kind of DLC because of it. And I'm sure that would have caused a lot more issues. But, you know, I mean, I'm glad that they can work on other stuff. So what if people pre-ordered? Actually, hang on. So let me see real quick what was on the pre-order. Let me see. Hang on. So you got you got 5 suits for Peter, 5 for Miles. Not to mention more options in photo mode. Like, yeah, there was no pre-order bonus really that was gonna give you anything like that. So Spider-Man 2. I want to see if there was a season pass. And it doesn't look like there was a season pass even for the game. So it looks like we're fine. It looks like there was no season pass. So on the bright side, you don't have to worry about, you know, any kind of issue or anything like that, you know? So thankfully, you know, we don't have to worry about them throwing any kind of fucking fit or anything. Complained to you about a fraudulent transaction. I mean, but here's the thing. They didn't have a DLC or anything like that, like a season pass, so I don't think that, you know, anyone's gonna get an issue or anything like that. Just because of the fact that, you know, yeah. Now, admittedly, there are probably games out there that have had that issue, and we've just kind of ignored it, so, you know, hey. And honestly, let's be real here. Let's be real here. Let's look up, like, games coming out in 2025, right? Now, let's see what games are coming out in 2025, chat. Let's see. We got a remaster, a remaster, a remaster, a new Dynasty Warriors game, a remaster, I guess? A game that's already been out. Yeah, honestly, like, there's a lot of remasters coming out, but as far as we're aware, I mean, we did get a news. I mean, that is true, Lena. That is true. But the thing is here is that there's not many games coming out next year. Metaphor, yeah, there was the Metaphor game. 2024 will have early access for Kingmakers. 2024, the 2025 Foul Gold, probably. Honestly, yeah, there's remasters and sequels, but no new games, which makes me a little bit sad. But you know what else actually makes that... Okay, admittedly, there's actually something that's been upsetting me lately about games. And I want to put a poll up about this. All right. All right, I'm putting a poll up real quick, chat, because this is admittedly something that does upset me. With games nowadays, like, you have games that, like, you know, are like, hey, here's a $60 game or a $70 game that comes out on the, you know, like, on the 19th. But if you spend an extra $10, you can get yourself the deluxe edition. And not only that, you'll get to play the game 3 days early. Like, I feel so wrong about that. Like, it feels so weird to sit there and think, yes, let me play a game 3 days before everyone else gets to. Like, if you're gonna do that, why not just release the game 3 days early? You know? Like, it feels like it's, you know what it is? It's literally people being like, let's see how much fucking money we can get off of people. Like, actually, hang on. I need to see this now. Give me a second. Because now I need to see... And it should be connecting. Okay. So here's the thing. I want to see real quick. How many games actually does this, okay? So we're gonna go and look at the PlayStation Store real quick. And let's just see how many games I can look at and find. Okay, that looks kind of interesting. But let's see how many games I can find that are, like, that were announced recently or something. Like, okay, Dragon Age Veilguard. All right, let's see. What do we got going on here? Pre-order to receive the blood thingy, da-da-da-da-da. Does not look like they have, like, early access for Dragon Age the Veilguard. How about Monster Hunter Wilds? Let's see. does not look like they're actually doing a whole play early thing. They have the Horizon Zero Dawn remaster, you know, coming out, which is kind of interesting. Again, though, it's another remaster. Doesn't look like it has anything special going on with that, though. Like, okay, so admittedly, it doesn't seem like many games are actually doing that, but I think, oh, another Metro game. Holy shit, I didn't even know there was another Metro game. What the fuck? Okay, here we go. Pre-order this game for a 10% discount and 48 early, like that. Getting exclusive access to the fucking, you know, like getting early access? Like, are you fucking serious? Like, why? Who gives a fucking shit, you know, about that? Like, that feels... I don't know. That feels kind of wrong, admittedly. And I'm not sure how to feel about it. Yeah, I found a new Metro game just to prove my point. And I think that's kind of upsetting. That's where we're fucking at with this. It's like, you know, you find a Metro game. Let's see what other games there are. I mean, this is just kind of surprising. Like, I mean, okay, cool. You're releasing basically a remake, a remaster of this game. Okay, cool. Story, bro. With new characters, okay. Like, okay, how about the Pirate Like a Dragon Pirate game? Let's see here. Huh. No, what do you need to ask me, Costas? Have I played Assassin's Creed Pirate? I was not the biggest fan of it, admittedly. Now, this is a game I'm actually really excited for right here. Like, this game right here, let me pause this, because this game actually makes me, I am, like, really excited for this.
Does exploring the unknown call to you? Do you believe you have what it takes to rise to the surface? Then life as a drifter awaits. It is a harsh world, rich in resources and danger. You will not go it alone, however. A select AI Magus partner will assist you on and off the field. Put in the hard work, and you will rise beyond mere survival. Prove your mettle as a drifter today.
Mecca, 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 Mecca. Also, this game does have a 48-hour. You get a week early access. Holy fucking shit. Okay, so this game literally gives you, for pre-ordering, 7-day early access, 48-hour bonus access time for open network test. Like, you get a week early access to this fucking game that comes out on January 23rd. Yeah, a week. Like, that's kind of the thing. Kingdom Come, let's see if it has one. It does not appear to have it. Anyways, but like, that's kind of the thing, is like, you just, like, you look at these things. Remember, no pre-orders. I know. But that's kind of the thing, is like, when you actually look at this, you start to, like, it's like weird when games included, it's like, okay, that's kind of nice, but you might as well just have released the game already. Like this right here, this game's a fucking mobile game that was on the iPhone's freaking Play arcade thingamajiggy, you know? But like a week, I don't fucking know why. If they're gonna make it a week, they might as well have released the game a week early, you know? That's where I'm at with this. Is like, if you're gonna sit there, right? Helldivers 2 is a good pre-order. I mean, have you seen the state of it lately, though? But, like, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. The fact that they sat there and they give you, like, a week. It's like, why give a week of fucking... Like, why give people a chance to play the game a week early if the game is going to just be out anyways? Like, why not just wait? It is so fucking ridiculous to me. I cannot begin to imagine, because I would rather wait until it officially releases, because who knows if there's gonna be, what kind of bugs there's gonna be, you know? Who knows if the game is gonna, oh. There's a demo. There's a demo, okay? Okay? But like, who knows when those games are gonna fucking come out and like what kind of bugs are gonna be there. And it makes me so fucking sad to sit there and like see people just like, you know, be like, yes, let me have my extra fucking, you know, my extra playtime or whatever. Let me have my fucking, you know, my time to, like, you know, play it a week early. But I'm like, why? Who gives a shit about that? Why does it matter to have that? That means that all the files are there on the freaking server ready for you to play the game. And so it is literally just a greedy manipulation tactic at the end of the day. Granted, I can't exactly fault them because at least they're decent at it. At least on the bright side, you can say that they at least know what they're doing because they know people will pay for it. That's why we have ourselves, why we're in the situation we're in right now, where where we have fucking people, you know, buying all this DLC. But, you know, anyways, chat, I'm gonna go. I need to go take a quick potty break, so I will be right back. I'm leaving you in charge until I get back, so make sure no one burns down the hideout or anything. And I'll be right back. Maybe if you're good, I'll give you some nuggies. yeeted me, god damn it? Who yeeted me, bitches? Who? Who yeeted me? Huh? 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 Really? Don't you dare. Don't tell me it's... Okay, it's still on cooldown. Okay. Alright, chat. You don't have to burn things down anymore, okay? Alright, you don't have to burn anything down anymore. Toxic breathable chemical is loose. Oh my god. Oh my god. Really? Why? You know what, chat? I have something else I want to show you. Because I think this is pretty impressive, okay?
That's deathmatch and dueling people.
Someone fucking has been working on Breath of the Wild, right? On a freaking DS. Yeah, well, you know what, Gray? How dare you? This is a Breath of the Wild being made on a fucking DS. Isn't that, like, crazy? Like, we saw someone making a Super Mario 64 on a freaking, you know, Game Boy Advance, and now we got Breath of the Wild on a fucking DS. Toxic breathable chemical. Okay, you can stop spamming that now. You're good. It's okay. Breath of the DS. The last breath. The last breath of the wild. Honestly, the person doing this is absolutely amazing. Like, this to me is 110% crazy that someone could actually even get this working in the first place. And here's the thing, it actually runs on a DS. That's what's even crazier, is the fact that it actually works on an actual DS there. God damn it! Why are you eating me? Why? Like, honestly, you say Nintendo your last breath? Honestly? Honestly. Yes, Gray, what's up? What's up? Because I'm a very adorable and eatable... God damn it, Gray. God fucking damn it. Well, you know what? You know what, bitch? Okay, fair. Fine. Fair. Okay, you know what? Actually, hang on. What do you mean no audio? Oh, right, yeah, I muted the video. I did mute the video for that one. Anyways, so... You know, this actually brings up, you know that whole thing, the last breath of Nintendo? Let me actually go and illustrate something for you, right, chat? I'm about to illustrate something really stupid for you. You want to know? Hang on. Oh, wait, there was a Streamloots redeem? What? Hang on. Where is it? Oh. Huh. Hang on. You're right, I didn't hear it either. Okay, there's the fart. So there was the fart. That is weird. Like, the fart worked, but that didn't? Huh. That is really weird. Well, I mean, at least on the bright side, I can see you did the whole no cursing thing, so I'm gonna make sure it gets started now that I saw that. But anyways, chat, I'm gonna do something here. We're gonna go and we're gonna make a document, okay? What special effect was it that you tried to do, Sainted? What special effect was it? Was it with Tongia? Oh wait, that was 23 hours ago. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna chalk that up to Streamloots was just having a funky wonky kind of day, Sated. Because I have no idea how the special sounds thing works, admittedly. I really have no idea how that in particular works, sadly. But anyways, here we go. I'm gonna show you guys something. We're gonna call this Why Nintendo Has Lost Relevancy. Now, you might be thinking, wait, Nintendo lost relevancy? What? No! No, Nintendo hasn't lost relevancy. Yes, bitch, yes, it has. And I can actually go and show you guys how much relevancy Nintendo has actually lost. Are you ready for this, chat? Are you ready for this? Hang on, first off, we're gonna start off with something really simple here. We're gonna start with a goddamn Nintendo 64, okay? Now, you might be thinking, why the Nintendo 64, Yumi? Well, I'm gonna show you why. Because the Nintendo 64 failed due to cartridges, right? That's why the Nintendo 64 ended up failing, right? Then we're gonna go to the GameCube. And the GameCube, believe it or not, while it was successful, that's not the point here. The point is that it still failed as well. Can you guess why the GameCube failed? I mean, that is true. You got a point there. But that's not the point that we're trying to go with here. The GameCube, it failed for another reason. The GameCube failed due to mini DVD. Because the problem is, so far, with the 64, it failed due to the cartridges, because the cartridges were not only really expensive to produce, but it also didn't hold nearly as much as a disc-based game did back then. They did, but the problem is, Sonic, the problem is that we're talking about, with the 64, it started to lose third-party support because, like, why would I want to use a system that can only hold maybe, like, 64 megabytes of data when I could use a CD that can hold 700 megabytes of data, right? The GameCube was the same issue with the mini DVD only holding about 1.5 gigs of data versus, you know, a regular DVD holding about 8 gigs of data. And so as a result, the GameCube and the 64 both, you know what, I should probably, hang on. Let me put it like, this. Lack of third-party support, okay? Now then, we're gonna go to the next system here. Are you ready for this? We're gonna take the Wii. Now, yes, the Wii is absolutely a successful console, but, holy shit, that's a massive Wii. And now you wonder why the women like me so much. Now then, the Wii, this had another reason it failed. Okay? The Wii failed due to lack of power and HD support, right? That's why the Wii failed. Then we're gonna get to the Wii U, and the Wii U failed for an entirely different reason. It failed for something really stupid. And when I say stupid, I mean it was... yes. Okay, Sonic, I put up there parentheses, lack of third-party support, right? So let me put it like this. With the Wii U, its biggest issue was that it had an environment to develop with which didn't make much sense, but it failed due to a proprietary development ecosystem. All right, so that's the Wii U. And then we have the Nintendo Switch. Now, you may, again, the Nintendo Switch is absolutely a popular system. It is a success. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing with these systems, right? The Nintendo Switch lacks power, okay? So in all of these cases, while yes, the GameCube was successful, admittedly, right? I know the Switch had some bad cheap plastic controls. Yes, that is also that. But basically, part of the problem in all of these cases is that mainly for one reason or another, because Nintendo wanted to go, basically Nintendo wanted to have some sort of copy. They wanted to have some sort of DRM on their systems, but also didn't want to focus on what the industry focused on. And so they lost third-party support. That is why like all of these systems had an issue. 'Cause like if I were to sit here and look up stuff, right? Like let's put it like this. PS1 lifetime sales. The PS1 sold a total of 102 million units worldwide. Now then, let's look at the N64. In comparison, the N64 sold 32 million units worldwide. Okay? Now then, if you think about it, if you want to know why that is, it's because for the PlayStation, the Nintendo 64 was not a good value proposition. Because the 64, it was basically, here's a system that has limited storage, has a higher cost of production for a cartridge, making said game cost anywhere from like $80 to $90 on average back then when it came out. And then on top of that, you would potentially need multiple cartridges just to go and make the game, a single game on it. Like, if you want, there's a reason why like stuff like Final Fantasy VII never came out on the 64, It was just too big, admittedly. But yet, as a result, the 64 kind of fell apart. It's also they treat everyone who plays their games. Yep, there is also that stated. But then, the other thing then, too, is the GameCube. Again, let's look at the GameCube real quick. The GameCube lifetime sales. The GameCube sold a total of 21 million units worldwide. But, hang on. The PS2 sold 160 million units worldwide. Okay? So, how about the Xbox 360? Or hang on, the original Xbox. So, actually, this might help a little bit. So, the original Xbox, if I can fucking find it, sold a total of 24 million units, okay? You want to say comparing the GameCube to the PS2 isn't fair? The GameCube and the freaking in the PS2 came out in the same fucking year, okay? Or not the same year, but they were in the same generation of consoles. The point is that literally Nintendo failed with the GameCube because, not just because of the mini DVD, but again, it lost third-party support. The Kinect is not a console. Okay? The Kinect is not a console, Costas. Xbox Kinect was a fucking webcam, basically. So that doesn't even count. But, yeah, the Kinect is not a console. Xbox Kinect is literally a camera that you connect to your Xbox 360. It was just a peripheral that had like some depth sensors on it. That's all the Kinect was. It wasn't an actual console. Yeah, it was that sensor thing. I have both the 360 and the Xbox One's Kinect. And the thing is that realistically, those systems, that wasn't really, you know, its own system, so it doesn't really count. The Kinect was not a console, Costas. The Kinect was never a console. Like, hang on. Yes, Costas, they tried to sell, what they did is they started selling a bundle that included the Kinect with Xboxes, and it was called the Xbox Kinect because it was just a peripheral that connected to your Xbox and not much else. But regardless though, here's the thing though. The GameCube failed mainly because of that lack of third-party support. And again, they chose a medium that made it really difficult to develop games on. Then the Wii. Okay, so here's the thing. The Wii, technically, yes, the Wii is absolutely a success, right? The Wii is 110% a success, but it was a success, and I'll actually show it right here. It had 101 million units sold worldwide versus the PlayStation 3's 87 million versus the Xbox 360's 84 million. Now then, here's the thing though. Kind of-ish supersonic, but more so the problem is with the Wii, third-party developers didn't really want to develop for the Wii simply because the Wii itself was an underpowered system. It was basically a slightly more powerful GameCube. And let's put it like this, okay? Let me put it like this. Let me come over here real quick to YouTube. This is literally what had to be done. So here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. The thing is, what you're seeing here is that for Sonic Unleashed, it had to be, for the 360 was one game. And for the Wii version, and by extension the PS2 version, it was effectively, they had to build two different versions of the game. They straight up, basically, the Wii version might as well be an entirely different game because of how much had to be changed to make it work on the Wii. And so as a result, for third-party support, trying to build a game for the frickin' Wii wasn't great. Like, how many of you guys remember Call of Duty on the Wii? How many of you guys, chat, do you guys remember Call of Duty on the Wii? Like, hey on. Let me just show you Call of Duty on the Wii.
Dragovich. Do you remember Dragovich?
Castro.
That's fair, Supersonic.
Kill Castro. Let's go.
Well, it exists on the Wii, though, Costas. It's a thing. It is absolutely a thing. But here's the thing, though. The Wii didn't have a great online... It didn't have great online infrastructure. It didn't have great storage space, so you couldn't do anything. So third-party support was lacking already. But then on top of that, it had no HD because Nintendo didn't want to focus on that at all. So it was still a standard definition console in 2006. And so as a result, the Wii was basically in the wrong demographic. And so what they did is Nintendo basically just made it be like, hey guys, this is gonna be a family system. This is gonna be a system for kids. That's why the Wii succeeded, is because it was considered a family-friendly alternative to PlayStation and the and Microsoft with the Xbox 360 and the PS3. Not to mention, it was also really cheap in comparison. It was like $200 versus like the $300, $400, $500 you had to spend on, you know, those systems. But the trade-off is your third-party support wasn't the best. Then we get to the... Yeah, you did have Wii Sports as well. Then you get to fucking the Wii U. The Wii U was not only a nightmare to develop for, but because of how many proprietary things were going on for it, as a result, the Wii U just kind of fell apart. And because the Wii U fell apart, that's when the Switch had to come in and save the day. The Wii was the play online and it could immediately get infected and die. Yeah, something like that, yeah. Then we got to the Switch, and the Switch is basically at the same power level of the Wii U, but due to the fact that, one, cartridges are expensive, so why would you do that? But two, again, you're basically having to develop two different games. Like, have you guys seen comparison videos and stuff? Like, hey on. Let me pull up Mortal Kombat 1 Switch versus PS5, because I need you guys to see this.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Simply Pops.
I need you guys to see just how bad this looks. Like, first off, there's PlayStation, there's the Switch. So you can already probably see some issues going on. Like, it's not terrible. The PSP didn't use cartridges, it used the UMD disc. It was like the GameCube mini disc, but a cartridge, while there's no official number out there for a Nintendo Switch cartridge, because it's proprietary, it costs like for the, I want to say for like the 16 gigabyte one, it's like $20 for the cartridge. And so if you're selling a $60 game, you're not profiting much as a third-party developer. So what they do is they will actually sit there, get the 8 gigabyte cartridge because it's cheaper, and then they'll just have you download the rest of it onto your system, because that way they can make the same profit as the digital version. So they're not having to sit there and have very minimal returns when you buy a game, basically. But looking at this right here, between the PS5 and the Switch, I know it's not a fair comparison. But like, on the flip side, I just have to ask real quick, chat. How, you gotta admit that there is something about this that doesn't look, like, here's the PS5 version. Like, hang on. Hey, let me see if I can pause this correctly and time it correctly. Just look at that difference there. Look at that difference. Now, tell me. Do you think that the Switch looks like something someone would want to develop on when they've got the PS5 to develop for? Because that's the problem, is that the freaking Switch is an it's underpowered. It's basically holding an Android phone in your hand, because that's basically what the processor is. And the problem is, while it's a technical feat to see something like, you know, Mortal Kombat 1 even running on it, it is Costas that, you know, if you have to head out, please do take care. It was a pleasure hanging out with you, hon. But like, when you look at this, when you actually genuinely look at this, would you realistically want to play the Switch one when you could play the PS5 version or the Xbox version? Because honestly, that just does not... Yeah, it's the same processor as the NVIDIA Shield, you're right, Card. Because realistically speaking, it just does not. It doesn't hold up. It doesn't hold up at all, and they had to, like, you know, basically develop a whole different game almost, it looks like, at times, with how it looks. And I'm not trying to be like a graphic snob here or anything, but it goes to show why games don't really get developed by third-party people on the Switch, because the Switch is just so underpowered in comparison that there's no reason for anyone to want to go and develop for it unless you're like an indie developer. And so as a result, at the end of the day, most Nintendo consoles have had some sort of shortcoming because they've decided to do their own thing than go in the direction of the rest of the way the tech industry's going, which is rather unfortunate because the tech industry does dictate a lot. And as much as I used to love Nintendo, admittedly, I feel like, you know, they stopped being nearly as good once they got to the Wii U. There was a couple of games that were fun on the Wii U, but the Wii was basically the last great Nintendo console. Because even with the Switch was so hard to justify to me, and still is to this day, due to the lack of games on the Nintendo Switch I actually want to play. Because if there's a port of it, I'd rather play it on a different system, whether it's on PC, whether it's on a PlayStation or Xbox, whatever. Because it's just going to run better. You know? Hi, Retro. Hi, Saris. How you doing, hon? Like, honestly, Nintendo needs to get their shit together, admittedly. And I mean, hell, look at this. You can straight up see the jaw, like, sitting there clipping through, and that just looks bad. But yeah. Oh, you came? Is that why I feel moist down there, Sarah's? It's because you came? Oh, well? Not like that fair. But yeah, no, honestly, to me, I do admittedly think, where's your newspaper? I don't fucking know. Just to me, though, I feel like, you know, I do legitimately feel like, you know, that there's just, Nintendo is missing out on some, you know, really interesting stuff. And I really wish Nintendo would get back to where they need to be, but I don't think they ever will. And it just kind of goes to show that, you know, people, I know the creative industry's kind of burnt out on stuff, admittedly, already. But, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. Admittedly. It is what it is. Yeah. Yumdies were cheap for Sony to make, but it's so proprietary that no one else can make them. Yeah, it was, because, like, you had to have it like a weird little box thing or whatever. It was weird what you had to do with that shit. I don't even know how to make sense of it. It was so weird. But, you know, it is what it is with that. And so, unfortunately, I would just say that, you know, if you had to, that it might be better just to get a different, like, you know, that it's better just to play games on PC or on a console that isn't Nintendo, because you're just going to have a better time in general, admittedly. And that's assuming you find games, like, that's why I'm, like, so interested in retro games lately, because admittedly, there's not any interesting new games coming out for the most part. And so why would I play a game that's gonna be, you know, like some remake if I could just play the original that's probably gonna run better anyways? Because that's basically what's going on there, you know? But I don't know, chat. It's just, that's just how I feel about, like, you know, about games. Assuming you can even follow it. I don't even know if you guys could follow that, chat. I feel like I was all over the place with that. But you know what? You know what else isn't all over the place? Oh, and that's me sitting here sniffing a tasty treat. So why don't you come over here and I can teach you a few tricks of my own. Sarah's, get over here. Give me those tentacles. Give me the tentacles what Mama likies. You know what I want. You know exactly what Mama wants. Oi what? Oi what? You want to bet? You want to fucking bet? You want to go, Saris? You want to go? Get your ass over here. You're a wholesome tentacle snack. I mean, fair enough. But anyways, chat, admittedly, that's all I can think of for right now. That's all I can really think of at the moment. And so, Flagpole at noon. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna shove that flagpole up your bum, Saris, and then I'm gonna put it over a Spitfire and cook ya, because it sounds great. Let's do this. Let's fucking do this. You know what, Saris? I'm coming over there right now. In fact, you know what? You know what? How about this? Look, I ran out of ideas. Not really. No. I kind of did what I wanted to do today, and I've had a lot of fun, and I'm actually trying to figure out some stuff. I'm actually trying to figure out a lot of shit that I'm hoping will work out going forward in the future. And I do think, chat, I do think as well that I may be adopting this as the new start time for streams since it works better for everybody, and I'm really happy about that. Because it makes me really happy to, like, you know, start like an hour earlier and do stuff. But I'm actually getting some stuff. I'm working on planning some stuff for the future so that I can actually have some more stuff going on with streams, especially when we get Twitch back. That way, you know, we can have some very interesting conversations, have some very interesting stream stuff going on and everything. Like, I think that there is a lot that I got planned for the future. You guys are gonna have a lot of fun with what I got planned, especially with interactions on the YouTube side here. But who knows? Maybe, you know, maybe I'll work on some other stuff. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow, chat, we'll do some art type stuff. Maybe we'll work on a 3D Yumi model or something, chat. Who knows? I don't know. I just know that maybe we could do that and maybe chill and have some good vibes tomorrow. Who knows? And don't worry, chat, I'm also paying attention to what you guys have going on. I mean, I'm gonna use some cheats to get around it easily, Karn. I'll have some easy cheats. But as far as today goes, because my throat is starting to hurt a little bit, I probably need to drink more water. I'm thinking, you know, right now, we've been going for about 3.5 hours. Me modeling in, maybe. Lena, maybe. Who knows? But I do think that, you know, even though I would normally go for about 5 hours, I'm kind of having this vibe, like, you know, I should end a little bit early today, like, you know, end, like, right now instead of, you know, going my normal 5 hours so that I can work on some stuff I need to get done in the background. But that's not to say I'm gonna just, you know, say, hey, you know, let's just stop here and all that. So how about I give you guys the Discord and everything, chat? What about 30? What do you mean, what about 30? Anyways, there's the Discord. That's where we have our community nights. We hang out. You get to stay up to date on everything and all that. And if you want to be there, you know I'd love you to be there. It's gonna be amazing. But anyways, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, possibly for some 3D modeling stuff. I don't know if it's gonna be in Blender or how I'm gonna go about it, but I'll figure it out as I go. But it's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I've been your leader of the Okami Brigade, signing off. And remember, chat, everyone's butthole is technically an entrance that can be pleasured when you find the G-Zone with the G-Spot. And don't worry, next week is the start of November. And this tomboy is gonna be evil for the triple in November.